Currently, Spider-Man No Way Home is running hot in theaters. Many will have already seen it or will see it shortly, and of course the question arises as to how it will continue in the future. On the one hand, a new MCU trilogy around Tom Holland's Spider-Man was announced a few weeks ago. On the other hand, there are many other options. One of them is an appearance in the animated series Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and indeed, Tom recently expressed his opinion about starring in the so-called Spider-Verse together with co-star and girlfriend Zendaya. In an interview with Sci-Fi Wire, the two spoke of how they would both love to appear in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and are just waiting for a call. The appearance in the animated franchise would then only be of a vocal nature, but nevertheless it would be a logical consequence after the multiverse has meanwhile found its way into No Way Home. The new MCU trilogy will still be particularly interesting because there's very little information so far about what it might look like and especially how the Sony universe and the Marvel universe will be integrated. Either way, we recommend you watch Spider-Man No Way Home, which has been in theaters since Friday. Rumors about a new Mass Effect series have been circulating for a few weeks now. We already reported about the negotiations between Amazon, the game developer BioWare, and the parent company Electronic Arts. The Witcher star Henry Cavill has been considered for this kind of series since the beginning of the year, at least according to the fanbase. Now the 38-year-old Brit has addressed the rumors himself for the very first time. In an interview with Games Radar Plus, he talked about how he loved the Mass Effect games and that the story would make a fantastic film or series. He also stated that he was very interested in talking to the people in charge. In fact, there was a similar approach with Netflix The Witcher series where he brought himself up for discussion, remaining stubborn until the end and finally got the deal for the lead role. Whether that will work out the same way again is yet to be seen. For now, however, we should wait for the negotiations between Amazon and Electronic Arts before giving too much thought to the casting of the individual characters. Only recently, Avatar producer Jon Landau published a new set photo of James Cameron and Sam Worthington, and now there is some new material again. During an interview with Entertainment Weekly, director and creator James Cameron asked himself the question whether it was still possible to earn money with such an elaborate production. In fact, the shooting is a very unique challenge, which is not least due to Cameron's perfectionist streak. Accordingly, the 67-year-old is a firm opponent of dry for wet filming, which more or less gives the impression of an underwater shot despite the scenes being shot in the dry. Instead, the decision was made to actually shoot underwater scenes, well, underwater. This was often very demanding for the participating actors. For example, a 4 million liter water tank was purchased for the filming, in which the actors occasionally had to hold their breath for minutes during the scenes. Meanwhile, newcomer Kate Winslet amazed the team not only with her acting skills, but above all with her underwater record. As Cameron confirmed, she holds the set record with 7.5 minutes of holding her breath. No less exciting are the pictures that were published in the course of this. In addition to behind-the-scenes impressions, we also get to see a concept art of the underwater people of the Medcayena, as well as a new type of water creature with a long neck, which apparently serves as a mount for the Na'vi. All in all, an exciting insight from behind the scenes that definitely makes us want to see even more. Avatar 2 will be released in nearly 1 year on December 16th, 2022. Extraction has been one of the streaming providers' hits since its Netflix launch last year. In the meantime, it has even become one of the most successful Netflix movies ever, which is why attention is increasingly turning to the sequel. Shooting of Extraction 2 was actually supposed to start in Australia in September, but had to be moved to Prague due to several restrictions. A first impression was given on social media, where lead actor Chris Hemsworth and director Sam Hargrave spoke in good spirits from a moving train. Hemsworth not only announced the start of filming in the snowy Czech Republic, but also the fact that his character Tyler Rake is still among the living. So it is already clear that we can expect to see a few changes in the sequel. At least the team behind and in front of the camera seems to remain the same. The Russo brothers, who also produced Avengers Endgame, are still mainly in charge. The script is also once again the work of Joe Russo. As already mentioned, we will also see the main character Tyler Rake again, although the background of his supposed demise must first be clarified after the end of the first part. According to the US magazine Collider, Extraction 2 is just the beginning of something much bigger. Rumor has it that an entire movie universe is being created under the direction of Russo's company HBO, but for now, we're looking forward to Extraction 2, which will probably celebrate its premiere at the end of the next year at the earliest. There is new animation news from Disney. As the company announced on Instagram, a movie called Strange World is currently in production. Disney itself calls it a journey deep into an uncharted and treacherous land where fantastical creatures await. More specifically, it will be about a family of explorers known as Clade who are on a quest through the vast expanse of space to discover new life. Similar to Raya and the Last Dragon, the movie is supposed to be family-friendly and humorous, but also dark and serious at times. Incidentally, behind Strange World is none other than Raya and the Last Dragon creator Don Hall, who also made the Oscar-winning Baymax and the animated classic Tarzan. Screenwriter Kri Nguyen, who likewise contributed to Raya and the Last Dragon, is also back on board. Not much more is known at this point, but there is still some time until the release on November 23rd, 2022 anyway. After a long period of silence, progress is being made in the Kingsman franchise. With Kingsman 3, the film series starring Taron Egerton is to be shot next year. In an interview with comicbook.com, director Matthew Vaughn revealed that cameras will start rolling in September 2022. So far, it looks like Kingsman 3 will be the final installment in the movie series, barring any possible spin-offs or prequels like The Kingsman: The Beginning. It will be interesting to see how this story will carry on after the last spin-off Kingsman: The Golden Circle, but sadly Vaughn left us completely in the dark both in this regard and in terms of a potential release date. As soon as there is new information on this, we will of course let you know. The big reunion of the Harry Potter actors on January 1st, 2021 on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the Sorcerer's Stone is approaching. In keeping with the Christmas season, a few days ago there was a new poster to admire which shows the actors in Hogwarts Great Hall. This is a nice addition to the image published last week, which showed only the main actor trio. Pictured here alongside Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint from left to right are the actors of Fred and George Weasley, Draco Malfoy, Luna Lovegood, Dean Thomas, Neville Longbottom, and Ginny Weasley. We are definitely looking forward to the reunion and are eagerly anticipating January 1st, 2022 when Harry Potter Return to Hogwarts will be shown on HBO Max. Well, this is all the news we have for you this week. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to us so you don't miss anything. And be sure to check out the new trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, as well as the second trailer for the banana lovers, namely Minions: The Rise of Gru.